Hey guys, so I just finished filming my video about how I plan as an INFJ part 2. So I thought of doing a February flip through just because I didn't want to schedule it for another time, because then I'd have to make all this arrangement, which is something that kind of puts me off when I'm filming. That's kind of the hurdle I really have when I'm doing filming. So because the setup is here already, it would be a good idea to do another video. So yes, this is my February flip through. Let's see where we would be starting, because I didn't have any script for this content. So I think I'll start with a general feel, which is starting off with the calendars and trackers. So my calendar design is a mix of stickers, of course, washies, and this one is actually part of the magazine. Also this one, I just use a puncher and then combine all those circles, tiny circles, and use it as a design. And then because the color of it is neutral and it looks good with this paper. So anyways, my month is kind of chaotic and hectic because I still have a lot of checkups during this month. So I think I had 2 half days and 1 leave, which is very rare for me in the previous year, because I really seldom take a leave. Maybe once a month is enough for me so that I don't feel guilty. But this time, yeah, I kind of feel guilty when I'm on leave, not reporting to work, something like that. But yeah, because it's really needed because of the checkups and other lab tests. I couldn't control it. As for my my mental health tracker, I think I've done fairly well with exercise, because I had 5 times for a month. What I really need to improve is doing my skincare, because it's something that I've really stopped paying attention because of, I think, my business this month. You kind of most of the time you go home tired because of those tests and laboratories and plus work. But I think I still did well with my intermittent fasting, which is nice. My emotions or mood trackers, it says that majority, these are positive emotions compared to negative emotions, so it's kind of good. But I did remember that during this month I kind of have had a what do you call that? My temper was tested because I forgot that I was to have my period. That's why I kind of lashed out to someone. So yeah, I think I should remember that. I think I should remember to look at the calendar to see where I'm scheduled to have my period, so that I could be more mindful of my mood. Yeah. And as for work, I think we started to have some improvements, because one process that is very frequent in doing our job is sort of made automated. So we kind of remove the manual part of it, so it's a good improvement. I think we also hit the goal as our audit visits. Although, because I'm really busy doing other stuff besides work, I rarely have time to put designs on my work planner just like this. My February spreads are very plain. Mostly just have the logs for the day. And this one, I remembered designing this spreads. These ones are new stickers I got. I don't know what the name of the sticker is, but I purchased it with the intention of using it in my Nautilus, but I just think that the colors of the stickers are too rich and kind of overpowering. That's why I decided to put them on this planner, which is just right because of the size and the color. I think it's just perfect to be in a Hobonichi planner. So that's my work planner, and this one is another set of stickers I got for February. So where is that? I think I've used it yeah, in here during March. These are the other stickers, same as the tracker. But my weeklies, I still use this stickers, the lady sort of stickers. It's very, you know, it's very affordable. Unlike the sticker here, it's kind of pricey. Yeah, this one. And combined it with a PET sticker and neutral colored washi tapes, and these ones are actually magazine page. This was the day I lost my temper. That's the 8th of February. And then let's see what I had been up to. Important things or special things. Yeah, I like this song. I discovered the song To the Bone by Pamukras. I really love this song. It's so moving for me. And then yeah, I tried experimenting cooking a chicken breast with soy and sesame. I kind of like how it came out. And then I also tried a new coffee shop with my friend, which is just near our house, which is very nice. Then the second week is when my parents went to our province, so I was the one tasked to book their flights. And I really couldn't get enough with Love is Blind, a show with Netflix. I think I've kind of talked about it last month. I'm still watching it. The new season, the American and the Japanese version, because it's really nice having to see their differences in culture, even how they dress, very different. I just think that the Japanese women are more kind of leaning towards prim and proper, where the other nationalities I've watched, which are mostly from the West, are really kind of sexy when they dress. There's no pros and cons really. I'm just saying that they have different way of dressing up, which is nice. Then I had a lot of tests. I think this was when I had 3 extractions, blood extractions, which was really I don't know, because it involved a lot. It lasted for I think 2 hours, because there are time differences that should be considered. So I had to wait for I think 2 hours to complete the 3 blood extractions. And I didn't eat anything before that. So yeah, it's kind of physically stressful, but I'm not scared of needles, just that I didn't eat anything and then I had blood extractions. And then yeah, I kind of love this week because I listen to the music that I used to listen when I was in college, so it kind of felt very nostalgic. listening to those songs, it makes you remember or feel how you were during those days. And I think it's kind of a new maybe trick to bring that emotion in the future, where you have that hopeful kind of attitude that you got when you were back on that time. Then listening to those kinds of music makes you feel that way too in the present day. And then yeah, this is a reminder because I'm craving sweets, so that's why I wrote this. Sugar is not the answer, just to, you know, give yourself a warning. And then I kind of change up my exercise routine now. Yeah, I just do it in bed because I think cardio is not good for women who are in their late 30s because it heightens up the cortisol. So I think the best is either strength training or yoga or something like that. So that's why I stopped doing cardio. And then about what my thoughts are in my commonplace planner, maybe. So I started experimenting using a watercolor to design the Stalogy A5, and I think it does, the paper holds the watercolor well. It doesn't go, just a very minimal ghosting. This is actually Mount Fuji because I wrote something about the series I watch, which is Love is Blind Japan, and then I thought of writing this also, things that tell me that I'm aging. So these are the things, just four things. Sorry for that. So number one would be I have really low tolerance on caffeine nowadays, unlike my younger days, because it's really hard for me to get a good night's sleep if I have caffeine after lunch. And then also I could hear, yeah, my bones and cartilages when I move. Yeah, it's something that's really true. Something I can help it. Something I can help. This one's really good. Things I think consider pros, which is not being easily affected by hype. When something is being talked about heavily, either it's an idea, it's an activity, or maybe in fashion, if I know that it's not something that would suit me, I wouldn't. If it's in about fashion, if it's something that I don't consider beautiful or would suit me, I think I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't buy it. Just like the sneaker Samba, I just don't see myself wearing that, even though I know it's going trendy these days. It's just not my style, I think. But I don't know, after a year or so, if my idea about it changes. Also, what are new right now in fashion that I could think of? I think it's just that, because the cargo pants returning in trend is kind of fine with me, and loose fitted jeans is also fine. And this one too, the last one is not being afraid of FOMO. So yeah, I kind of stopped using Facebook, just that one social media one. I don't know, I might check sometimes, but I don't think I'd be, you know, spending that much time with that application. Those are the two things I think that I like. And then yeah, although this is written January 3rd, I think this was my thoughts during that date, but I know I wrote this on the month of February. So I asked myself, what are things that is good to give up this year? So most of these are bad foods, sugar, caffeine, junk foods. Yeah, I'm kind of reminding myself or warning myself about these things that I just couldn't justify anything about this food, so most likely I should really start being serious at giving them up. And then this one, giving up the belief that we are responsible for other people's happiness. So yeah, I kind of realized that about myself recently, and I kind of get affected with that, because sometimes when I'm feeling good and happy, but when other people are not feeling well or are undergoing difficulties, I kind of just show that feeling of happiness, because the sort of a respect to the other person. Yes, it might be a good thing, but it kind of restricts you, something like that, because you're not expressing your emotions, your positive emotions. You're kind of holding them back because of other people. And yeah, just being anxious when people close to you are not happy, or if they're anxious, I also become anxious. So although this is very hard for me, because I think I'm that kind of person that's empathic, and as much as possible I want people to feel good and well, but of course I have to constantly remind myself that it's not within my control. The things that they are experiencing that gave them that negative emotion is not under my control. So what I could do about it is probably just pray about it and kind of detach that, or kind of have that boundary, I think, to kind of take care also of my well-being, mental health and well-being. So yeah, I think those are the things I've kind of realized this month. This one, what to relive this year? This is the other question that I thought of answering. I know what's writing here, I just didn't finish because I know I was writing it late that night. It's the same as what I said when I was discussing my weekly planner. So it's, I want to continue listening to music that I listened to when I was in college, because I love to have that feeling, the feeling of being hopeful and a little bit high and bring it here with me in the present. If I don't know if you could understand that, but I think it sort of gives you another form of motivation, because those are really things that I forgot, that little things that I forgot that made me really happy. And the other one is frequently talking with my best friends, because just having someone to talk to, whether it's just day-to-day activity or just something, gives you that feeling that yes, you're not alone, and that everyone is kind of dealing with a lot also, but are, you know, keeping it positive. It's nice to know that. And you can also talk about silly things like you were back in college and just laugh about it. It's also very nice. I think that's what I'll be reliving this year, and hoping that I could go back to my 52 kilogram weight. That's something that I really wanna do, because my cheeks are really getting, you know, fluffier. So probably that would be that's how I sum up February. Anyways, as to the design, these are very simple designs. I might be using watercolors again for my future vlogs, so that I won't be limited to what are just my available stickers. So yeah, that would be my February. I hope to see you again next time for another flip through video. Thank you again for watching. Have a nice day.